Your arms only being so long, you have to understand that it's like these arms attached to the trunk of a tree. I'm the trunk. These arms are swinging, okay? Wherever that ball is, it influences the strike on this ball, whether it's solid or not. Chances are if the ball is too far forward, the limbs on the trunk, because the trunk's not moving, the trunk is turning. So the limbs are actually coming up. You understand? They're coming up before they come in contact with this golf ball. And when they come up, they're hitting the ball low on the club. You're either hitting the ball left. Some good players are hitting the ball also to the left, but you tend to hit the ball lower also.
Because you're catching it thin. Because
you're catching it thin. So if you're on the driving range and practicing, the thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead. Don't change the swing. The biggest mistake that people make when they practice is they know exactly what they did wrong. Baloney. They don't have a clue of what the hell they did wrong. You understand? And what happens is, if you look at all these players, none of them swing alike, okay? But they've mastered their swing, and they have confidence in that swing. If you tried to change that player today, come back next week, he would revert back to the old way he played. You talk a certain way, you walk a certain way, and you swing a club a certain way. Now, there are things that you can change by taking the club back more outside, down the line, or inside. That you can change. You can also change the stance. You can be open or you can be closed. But these are things that you have to work on. But the secret to hitting the ball solid is, if you're not hitting it solid, keep moving the ball back. And don't aim at anything. The big thing about it is when people practice is they get mesmerized with a target. Don't do that. That's when this thing is wide open. It's just hit it. Once you get a pattern and you can hit this ball the same way every time, then we can go to aiming. But you've got to get a pattern. So if you get the ball too far forward, see, and the limbs come up, this is what happens to you, see. Now, the farther you move this ball back, now I'll move it back just a tiny bit, and with the same swing. See, came up a little bit. But you can move this ball around. Also, as you get older, you want to move this foot back. And the reason for it is because you're trying to get inside.
Okay.
Most people go over the ball. They go over the ball because they're open and the right hip's in the way. And when they come down, now it's in the way even more. So the hands you don't have a chance to get inside. My thought when I hit a golf ball, I'm always trying to hit it at 7 o'clock. This golf ball is a clock. And there's noon, there's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
So slightly inside.
Exactly. So this is the clock. So you got 6 o'clock, you got 5 o'clock, you got 7 o'clock. So I'm trying to hit the ball on the inside. You understand?
Yeah.
Because your hands are going to be that far past the ball when you hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to manipulate whether, if you're going to cut it, you hold it. You don't rotate it. If you want to draw the ball, then you in other words, you rotate.
But you're still hitting it at 7 each time.
But you're hitting it at 7 o'clock. See, I'm coming from the inside here. See?
Nice little drill.
Yeah, see how that never changed. Now, if I wanted to hit this ball and kind of cut it, is I will do the same thing, but now I won't rotate it. And then you don't see, and then you don't rotate it. So this is exactly how you do this. But to hit it solid, you have to remember that your body is a trunk of a tree. This is the limbs. These limbs are only going to go so far before they either release, rotate, or open. Okay? And the ball will tell you what it's doing. The ball will tell you. If the ball's going too low and you're not hitting it solid, chances are, 99% of the time, it's too far forward. You need to move the ball back in your stance a little bit. And people don't move the ball back in their stance. It's simply because it makes them think that they're aiming way right at target. And that's what happens. See, you can aim at this target with the ball forward. It looks pretty good, right? But now if I get you here, now this club looks like it's aiming there.
Absolutely.
But you know what happens? It'll square up when you turn. You see what I'm saying?
squares
When
up.
you turn, it closes up because the limbs have to come around the trunk.
Absolutely.
Do you understand?
Yeah, that's great advice, Lee.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
That's exactly what happened. You have to